People whining about the Queen being a colonizer are full of shit. Name one country hurt by the Queen. Let them know, Yakko Warner. Who is Mario and Luigi's rideable sidekick? Yoshi, Toad, Bowser, or Peach? Well, this is a matter of opinion. Huh? What do you mean by that? I love genuinely innocent and boys will be boys. Just saw a guy come out of a frat house to poke a pair of jeans they'd left outside. They were frozen solid, and as soon as he confirmed that, like 20 more boys came rushing out of the house going, "Yo! Freezy jeans!" You've heard of Hot Pockets. You ever seen a cold pocket? Look at my Freezy jeans. Bigfoot is real and I helped him commit tax fraud. Don't talk to me until I've eaten this 2008 Mazda 3 hatchback. This car cucked Mount Washington. Mullet on board! Every single bumper sticker hits like a fucking truck. Major chains started to test automated age verification to avoid the wait for staff at self-checkout. I cannot even begin to explain why this is a bad idea. So basically what I'm hearing is they're lowering the drinking age to, whatever. Time to don my fake mustache and trench coat while I stand on my friend's shoulders. We're 3 tall. We're 3 little guys tall trying to get a Heineken. Murder isn't bad because it's illegal. We made it illegal because it's bad. Oh, okay, thank you. Freedom of speech means that the government can't imprison you for what you say. Not that the rest of us can't tell you to shut the fuck up, just in case you didn't know. Last night, I dreamed that scientists used a really bad picture of me to prove humans are closely related to goats, and I was so insulted I woke up. Woke up in a bad mood with a bad attitude. Give him a piece of grass, he'll be fine. Hey y'all, do you want to see a dragon that I drew? Of course you do, here he is. Suggestion, give Robert a friend. This is Mr. Wiggles. Suggestion, Robert needs a girlfriend / boyfriend. Is Mr. Wiggles his boyfriend? This is Robert's significant other, Gertrude. Mr. Wiggles is just a friend, and as you can see, Gertrude loves Robert. My cat looks like this. Yeah, that's a spitting image. Is this orange or yellow? It's yellow, you're all wrong. I've decided just now. Hey, OP, what does this say? Nice try, but I'm not colorblind. It says 71. Hey pal. Mama didn't raise a quitter. She raised a burnt out perfectionist who settles for mediocrity. If at first I do not succeed, I will try and try and try again until I hit some invisible bar and decide, never mind, that'll do. I do not want my fantasy media to be realistic. I want my fantasy media to be convincing. That's an excellent distinction. Why are we italicizing? To convince. To convince who? The Italians. Now that thing is fucking Italian. At Slacks emoji artist, turn on your location. I want to talk. Astrology is gay. You heard it here first, folks. Oh, to be innocent and think this is just a pride flag. No, this is astrology. I don't remember which one I am, but I'm Sagittarius. Am I the blue with the arrow? I think that's me. First nap you had after waking up from a coma would be a nail biter. You'd be wondering. This reads like a 20K note post. Investing now on the ground floor. Oh, look at you, early investor. Oh my God, they called it. Look at that. 21,000 notes. When interdimensional travel becomes common, the dead giveaway that you're a tourist will be which off-brand cola you order. You go to the restaurant and order a Diet Dr. Chunks like it's normal, and the waitress goes, "Oh, we got a guy from Bargle 12 here. Take him to the Thunderdome. Take him to the lightning hole." I need a strong orc woman to hold me very tenderly. I'd like to recommend the new She-Hulk series to you. Do you recommend antique collectors visit IKEA also? You understand nothing. Years ago, I watched this porn and the girl was screaming, "Oh God, oh God!" And the dude was like, "There are no gods here." And to this day, it haunts me. Like, what the fuck was he talking about? Dirty talk. Where is your god now? The heretics! The heretics! Seize them! I know I wouldn't survive in an Austen novel because someone would be Britishly discreetly rude to me, and I would be completely unable to restrain myself from calling them to their face. My detested rival. "Why, madame, you look so drawn and pale today. Does this small size of your estate not give you enough freedom to take in the sun?" Me. "Listen, you waxy, lemon-faced bitch." J.K. Rowling's new book actually rules because it's concrete proof that being mean to her online makes her mad as fuck. Stay pressed, it's funny. Harry Potter and the author of Hurt Feelings. Wow, my own giant robot! I'm now the luckiest kid in America! Don't be fooled, this is the saddest children's movie ever made. I like how he's the luckiest kid in America, like there's some Canadian asshole with 2 giant robots and they gotta fight. You've heard of Golden Retriever Boyfriend? Get ready for Possum Boyfriend. Lives in the trash, will eat anything, looks like he bites. You're pretty sure he faked his death at least once. And he's completely fucking feral. Top 10 pranks that went too far compilation, where number 1 is Liu Bang founding the Han Dynasty. All right, hold on, I gotta Google something. Okay, that's funny. People are asking what this means, so Liu Bang was a provincial constable, basically a sheriff in classical China, who one day was transporting some prisoners who escaped. The penalty for allowing prisoners to escape was death, so my man looked at his prospects and said, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, and decided to go join up with the dudes who'd been his prisoners 5 minutes ago. This kicked off a chain of events that led him to becoming a bandit chief and eventually a rebel general, and ended with him overthrowing the Qin dynasty? I don't know. And becoming emperor. That's another word I don't know. Gaozu of Han. And you think you had a weird day at work. You ever mess up the job so bad the only way to recover is to overthrow the government? I know I have. The Iron Hand of Goetz von Berlichingen. I don't know. A knight and mercenary who lost his right arm in a siege. Points about this. It was shot off by a cannon. He continued being a knight for over 40 years after getting the Iron Hand. It was delicate enough he could still write with a quill using it, which is important as he was described as a warrior poet. After a merchant punching life suitable for an Elder Scrolls protagonist, he was outlawed by the Holy Roman Empire. Friends of his used a high diplomacy role and a bribe to get him out, and he then almost immediately kidnapped a bishop. After outlaw of the Holy Roman Empire too, Electric Boogaloo was placed under house arrest at a castle he had purchased with all his quest rewards to spend the next 20 years drunk off his ass. Yo, I can't believe you'd make this post and not mention that his poetry contains the first known usage of the phrase lick my ass. He was an innovator. This is the best coffee I've ever tasted. Why the hell are we making meth? Yo, imagine if the series had ended right after this moment. Today, my girlfriend said when Donkey asks Shrek what his name is, Shrek pauses before he says Shrek, and I'm convinced he came up with it on the spot. We weren't even talking about Shrek. I can't stop thinking about it or about how lucky I am to be with her. First rap, please be nice. Intro. Hey, yeah, what up my crackers? I feel like the white Eminem. Shout out Ben Shapiro. Whoever posted my rap to Tumblr, I will fight every one of you cringed SJWs until Bernie Sanders personally begs me to stop. Bernie Sanders? That's him. Gamer boyfriend yells, God damn it! From the other room and throws his headset and you walk in all like, what's wrong, babe? And he's playing a story-driven indie game. Oh. Lemonade is the best beverage in the world. People from Europe/Australia who think Sprite is lemonade do not interact. Hashtag Sprite and lemonade are the same thing. You were warned. You were given an explanation. Nevertheless, you persisted, and for that, you must die. Everyone says who you first marry in Skyrim says a lot about you, but I married that homeless guy in Windhelm, the once honored guy with the bald-ass head, because I read that unless you do, he dies in the Civil War, and so I married and thinking I could divorce him on friendly terms to help him get back on his feet. But you can't get divorced, I learned too late, and he keeps asking my DB for a gold coin every day despite living in her house and yelled at Miko, and then I met Serena and fell in love thinking I could marry her if I got old baby out of the picture because it's not even changed out of his raggedy ass robes. Anyway, so lure him into the small room in Lakeview Manor and close the door so the kids don't see and one hit mercy kill him, but the kids hear anyway and start screaming and the bard hears too and attacks me, so I had to kill the bard and the kids are still screaming. But every time I come back, the bodies won't despawn, so there's just my dead homeless husband and bard in the house making the kids cower in the corner, so I cast reanimate and try to walk my husband outside, but that just makes things worse because he's making those zombie moans, and as soon as I load outside the door, he turns into a giant ass zombie ash pile and goes, thank you. So the rest of the game I just had my dead bald husband goo ashes right on the front steps of my home and Serena's not even marryable. What the fuck? I don't know if just one priest is enough for this. The forbidden pool. Every so often a note will blow through my notice telling me, actually the water's only radioactive at the bottom, so it's perfectly safe to swim here. Yeah, bitch, swim in the reactor pool. See if I fucking care. So as far as swimming safety goes, the bottom line is that you'd probably be okay as long as you didn't dive to the bottom and pick up anything strange. But just to be sure, I got in touch with a friend of mine who works at a research reactor and asked him what he thought would happen if you tried to swim in the radiation containment pool. In our reactor? He thought about it for a moment. You'd die pretty quickly before reaching the water from gunshot wounds. Okay, good to know.